This Sportz Blitz podcast is brought to you by LMG. Grow your business through logo design, paper products, and video production. Visit leemarketing.net to learn more.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sportz Blitz Live, presented by JR Sports Bar and Grill and S&S Discount Tire. And again, we want to thank everybody for watching and listening throughout the state of Alabama. And again, all of you know that we hang our hat on high school athletics here in the state of Alabama on this program on Sportz Blitz. And we're such a big part of the HSA radio network and what they do there. And so it's a great opportunity for all of us to go around the state and talk about coaches and accolades and different sports in the high school arena. And at this time, we want to go to the phone line and welcome in a good friend of ours from Benjamin Russell High School that was a classmate of ours, now is the new head football coach at Bullock County, Martae Wyckoff. Martae, thanks for being on the program.
How you doing, guys? I'm happy to be on.
Man, we're doing great, and glad that your voice is being heard in this area again and throughout the state tonight, Martae. Not just in Alexander City, but all over this state that we live in here. So a lot of people listening and watching this interview tonight know that you're the new head football coach at Bullock County, and you've been at Anniston for a while now. And as I was just talking with Randy before you came on, we're proud to see our age group, our generation, making it up to the head coaching ranks in all these different sports. And I know this is a dream come true for you.
Yes, sir, it is. Well, just like anything you do, Brett, it's a process, and I'm fortunate enough to be up here at Anniston, and we had a great run the last 8 years, trip to semifinals twice, second round, and put plenty of guys in Division I and all of that, and I'm taking that knowledge down to Bullock County. It's a tough situation, but I look forward to the challenge.
Yeah, and it's a challenge. And, the thing about it is, Martae, is that you have been around a program that's been winning, and you've been a part of that. And you're going to a program that hasn't had as much fortune as you guys at Anniston. And it takes that. I think, it's like you said, it's a process, but it's a culture that you create. It's an expectation that you create, that you go out on the field. It's not just what you do on the field, but it's what you do in the weight room. It's how you handle yourself in the classroom. It's expectations from top to bottom that you want to be the best in everything that you do. And Martae, you were a tremendous running back here at Benjamin Russell High School, and you were able to be part of a winning program while you were playing. And so I know you're going to take all that knowledge down to Union Springs, Alabama, and incorporate it at Bullock County. Yes,
I am. And, and I was fortunate enough, Randy and Brett, to play at New Site as well as Benjamin Russell. Coach Mike Boyd, he was a great coach. Coach Savarese, one of the best. Coach Martin, one of the best. In every situation that you go in life, you got to pick up things to take along with you. And all the stops that I made during high school, college, all of that, I'm going to put those ingredients in at Bullock County, Union Springs. Because, a lot of people, when I got the job, said, oh, man, if you go down and you win 1 or 2 games, then you're doing good. But I want all 15 games. I'm not going down with lower expectations. My expectations for the team are high. I want all 15 games, and I'm going to coach them like we can win all 15 games.
And that's what you got to do, Martae. And again, I think that's a breath of fresh air for this program. Just going back through last year, and you look at Bullock County's record, and they had a tough season and weren't able to pick up a win and a lot of lopsided losses. But, I see that as a great opportunity for you, because I know there's talent down there, and not a cut on who was there before you, but I know you're working diligently to put together a good staff, a staff that's going to work hard, that's going to do things the right way, and going to instill in these young men what they need to do to be successful, not only on the football field but in life. Because I know all of our coaches at Benjamin Russell, Martae, and you can attest to this, talked to us and told us time after time that it was more about what you learn and what you carry on into life than what you do on the field.
That's correct. And like I said, I was fortunate enough to have great guys like Savarese, Coach Martin, Coach Boyd up at New Site. And, I can't do this thing alone. It's going to take great coaches. It's going to take a good community to stand behind me. For administration got to stand behind us. And I think if everybody come in and we got that discipline, no matter what you do in life, you got to have discipline. That's got to be the first key to success. plan to what we're doing, I think we'll be very successful.
Well, Martae, talk about Bullock County for just a minute, and what is the first thing that you want to do and accomplish with this program?
Well, Bullock County, as you know, hasn't been very successful in football. Right now, they're on a 25-game regular season losing streak. Haven't won a region game in 4 years, and the team has never been to the playoffs. And the overall best regular season record is 5-5. You know, and what I want to do is go in, and I got to forget about all that. I got to get that out of the kids' mind that they can't win. You know, and I played a lot of ball, and I've seen teams come on the field, they already defeated before the ball even kicked off. That's been the problem down at Bullock County. They haven't had nobody to come in and bring in the winning mentality. You know, and I don't want to knock on any of the previous coaches that's been there, but it's apparent they didn't do it right. But I'm coming in, I'm doing it right. It's going to be hard discipline. We're going to hit the weight rooms, and I'm going to give them a multiple set on offense. You know, I don't want to throw a lot at them right now. We're just going to do the basic stuff in the spring, and throughout the summer, I'm going to implement my offense to them.
Well, Martae, that was going to be my next question. Your philosophy and what you've been around the last few years at Anniston High School. What is your philosophy, both offensively and defensively, and what's your expectations?
Well, offensively, I like to go heavy run. I'm a run type guy. I played fullback in college and high school, and I like to keep the ball on the ground. And with that being said, we're going to go multiple sets. Kind of like the zone read was hot right now, kind of like what Auburn do. Ball control, keep the ball on the ground, hard-nosed football. Now, once we get to the defensive side of the ball, I'm putting in the 3-3 stack. And right now, the 3-3 stack is a spread-stopping defense. You know, once you play run-based teams, you can walk it down to a 5-3, 4-4 style, and all that. But basically, I'm going in. I'm in the region with most teams that play spread-type offenses. In our region, we got Trinity, Montgomery Catholic, Andalusia, Strong, Headland, and Ashford. And all of those teams are spread-type offenses.
And Martae, talking about that, the spread seems to be extremely popular. And I tell you what, we're looking forward to watching you guys and monitoring you. We'll be watching that scoreboard every Friday night here on the HSA Radio Network to check you guys out. And I know that you can't build Rome in a day, but I expect very soon for things to start turning around because I know who you are as a person, and I know what kind of individual you are and the kind of work ethic that you're going to instill in these kids down there. So you're not going to give them much of an option, are you? It's either get with the program or get gone.
Get gone. That's it. You know what I think going into it, I'm not going in with a losing mentality. I'm not going in throwing in the towel and we win 3 or 4 years down the road. I want it now. I got a selfish vendetta, and I want to win now. And I want coaches that's like that, and I want players that's like that. And I think we can do it. Well,
we live in an instant gratification society now, and college football coaches, college programs, can go from a 3-9 season to a national championship appearance. Auburn proved that last year, and no reason. I'll use this as an example, Martae. Davil High School, which is right up the road from where we were, went from an 0-10 to a 10-0 from one season to the next. They're the only high school to ever be able to do that. But ever since Coach White, Richard White, did that at Davil, they haven't looked back. They've been extremely successful since then. So it's getting rid of the old mentality and starting from scratch. It's kind of like what Gus Malzahn said at Auburn. This is a new day. We're not going to watch film on what happened last year. We're not going to evaluate people on what they did last year. We're going to start right now. We're going to move forward from this direction, and that's what you're going to do at Bullock County.
You couldn't even say no better, Brett. That's my plan. That's going in exactly what I want to do. You know, my goal next reclassification maybe to call Coach Horns. I got to get a game from him. You know, get these boys ready to go, get them prepped up, and the sky's the limit. You know, but I think it can happen.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Well, Martae, I tell you what, it's been a pleasure getting to talk to you. You and I stay in contact quite a bit through Facebook. That's one of the good things about social media is that you get to stay in contact with your classmates. And I've been following you at Anniston, and You guys have done a tremendous job, and we wish you nothing but the best with down there at Bullock County. And look, I expect in no time at all to be watching Bullock County scores come across the AHSA scoreboard show with a bunch of W's.
Okay, I appreciate you guys for having me, and I want to thank the people in the New Site community as well as the Alexander City community for supporting me and standing behind me and to keep on doing it.
Martae, thank you so much, my man.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. And that's Martae Wyckoff, the new head football coach at Bullock County. Again, he's going to take high expectations down there. Bullock County hasn't won in quite some time, but it's not an impossible task. It's all about the discipline and the mindset that you give to the program. And Martae Wyckoff, I can tell you personally, expects nothing but to be a winner, and that's what he was when he played, and that's what he's been a part of at Anniston, and that's what he'll instill down at Bullock County. So we're looking forward to watching him and seeing how that program grows from this point forward. We'll take a break here. When we come back, we'll have John Mast, the Tallahassee head wrestling coach, Tallahassee offensive coordinator in football as well. I want to talk about the state championship they were just able to win at Huntsville this past weekend. Stay tuned. More Sportz Blitz Live presented by JR's and S&S Tire right after this.